What's up, y'all? This is another Big E Raw TV Productions, y'all. Big E Raw TV, aka the Black Hannibal Lecter, aka the Big Green Monster, the Black Dr. Phil, because I'm highly intelligent and I got the pills that you need. Alright, you need therapy. You see this couch I'm on? You know, it pulls out like this, y'all. Let me show y'all how the couch reclines. See, the couch reclines, so you can come, unwind, and relax your mind one time, while Big E kick it to you so divine. Alright? I'm gonna kick it to you and clear your mind one time. But Big E Raw TV, aka Verbally Vicious, I'm about to get on the vicious tip with these beta males, these low-ranking, low-thinking males. I'm gonna tell you about a low-ranking, low-thinking male who at age 50 still thinks with their dick. Alright? A low-ranking, low-thinking male. When you're a low-ranking, low-thinking male, that means the female species could easily mind F you. We're gonna use the F word, alright? Because I want this to go on my YouTube page, so I don't want this to get taken down because of improper language. But a low-ranking, low-thinking male like that, who thinks with his lower half of his anatomy, you know, because he was in them extra slow special ed classes, so therefore the mind don't work as quick. So a low-ranking, low-thinking male who thinks with his lower half of his anatomy is always subject to being played, used, and abused by the female species. Because see, the female species know he dumb. She know he dumb just by a mere words she would ask him, and when she see he can elaborate and give a cohesive sentence, she know this a dumbass. Like, I'm gonna give you an example of a dumbass that was recently at the crib. The name's gonna remain nameless, but at 50 years old, y'all, this dumbass still lying to women to get in between their legs. See, because women ain't nothing but a moist hole to this, you know, half retard. So now, the woman asks him, and as I told the retard, you know, women know you got other women. They know you messing around, and at 50 years old, a man shouldn't be thirsty for no peace leave. I'm gonna, you know, shout out to Coach Greg Adams. That's his term for the P-U-S-S-Y. He call it the peace leave. And if at 50 years old, you still, excuse me, y'all. If at 50 years old, you still letting peace leave run your life to where you're a 50-year-old man chasing peace leave, all right? Something you used to do back in your youth. You know, see, it's called arrested development, y'all. This individual has arrested development. They have not fully grown to a full, mature male species. They may be mature in body, and that's about it. As far as mind, spirit, and soul, they are mentally bankrupt and corrupt. All right, they are morally corrupt. I'm gonna tell you some other stories about what the fool used to do. All right, but we gonna stay on this, you know, this weakness for peace leave and chasing peace leave at 50 years old, not realizing ain't you had enough peace leave over the years to where you should realize that's all it is. It's a nice moist hole for you to put your penis in and ejaculate. All right? But some of us don't get it. And if you figure at 50 years old this person ain't got it yet, they ain't never gonna get it, y'all. That's why I had to cut them off from the riches of my empire. No longer will they acquire the knowledge, wisdom that I have to give. When they come here and they seek knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from me, the chosen one. The chosen one, you will no longer be chose. You will be froze. All right? You froze out of my life. All right? Because like I said, you think like an immature child with no style. And chasing peace leave at 50, that's foul. All right? Fool sending me pictures, y'all, of him with other women. See how immature the mind thinks? That's stuff we did when we was in our 20s. I ain't impressed by you sending no pictures of me, of you with women. So what? You act like these Americans not next top models. Like you pulling the top choice females out here. These ain't even a top breed of females that he pulling, y'all. He pulling used vagina with kids. He ain't pulling no nice young 20-something-year-old, tender, fine honeys. When you pull some fine, tender, young honeys, then you come sending me some pictures. I ain't impressed, fool. So now, getting to some other thing, and then, I'm gonna tell y'all another story of, not honoring your marriage vows when you go out and you make a baby with your mistress. All right, and then you so morally bankrupt, you try to tell me that your baby mama is off limits. I can't, have sex with your baby mama because she's your baby mama, but yet you went out and cheated on your wife and dishonored your vows with your mistress who became your baby mama. Now, all of a sudden, your baby mama is off limits? Because check what the fool tells me, that his son wouldn't appreciate, you sleeping with his baby mama. How ignorant that sound. A little child, what is a little child? You need to know about two grown adults having sex for. Don't that sound bizarre to y'all? Don't that sound like a person who kind of slow in the head and off they rocker? They need brain surgery for even thinking like that. What would a little child be knowing about two grown adults? If they were to get together and have sex, that's that two grown adults business. You don't tell no children grown folks' affairs. Why would you do something so ignorant? Then getting back on the case of the morally corrupt, how you gonna tell anybody anything moral when you just violated your own marriage vows by stepping out on your wife and getting your mistress, which is now your baby mama, pregnant? Don't that sound like a person who is morally corrupt? So how you gonna be morally corrupt and then try to stand on a foundation of morals and try to tell somebody else this is morally wrong to do this when you morally wrong in the first place by cheating on your wife and possibly bringing her fatal diseases? So that shows right there, as a morally corrupt, insane in the membrane male, low-ranking, low-thinking male, because that's what you are, and any other male out here who thinks like that and moves like that and behaves like that, you are a low-ranking, low-thinking male. When you do things like go outside your marriage, risk bringing your wife home deadly diseases because you went up in your mistress raw dog, and the baby is evidence of you not using protection. So how are you gonna come home to this woman and explain putting her life in jeopardy, lying to your mistress, telling her you're not married, you don't have no wife? That's all a lie right there. But then you're gonna try to stand on some false moral ground talking about your baby mama is off limits to anybody? No. See, what you do is you got it twisted. You forget that vagina between her legs, that's her vagina, and it belongs to her, and she'll do what she want to do with her vagina. Just like you take your penis, you low-ranking, low-thinking males out there, you take your penis and you go insert it in who you want to, when you want to. That is her vagina, and she will insert it and let who insert whatever they want to insert in her when she wants them to insert it in her. This is the thing I want you low-ranking, low-thinking males to realize, that you have no power and no control over that situation. Now, we're going to talk about another situation of when, once again, you lie to the female species at age 50, which is disgusting. It's disgusting that a 50-year-old man who should have known by now that peace sleeve is just peace sleeve. It ain't nothing special about peace sleeve. Maybe for you, peace sleeve is your weakness. That's why you feel the need to lie to the female species to get in between that moist hole. Because that's all for some of you low-ranking, low-thinking males, that's all a female is to you, is a nice, moist hole for you to put your penis in. Now, when you say open relationship, let me let you know the definition of an open relationship, meaning that it's open. You go do what you want to do, she goes and do what she want to do. She has the understanding that you are in a relationship with someone and you're not going to commit to her, so the only thing the two of you are going to get together and do is have a few laughs, play some cards, have some drinks, some food, get together and get your freak on. And she's gonna go her way, you're gonna go your way, and when you meet up again, when you get horny again and you wanna do it again, this is what you do. You call that person and you say, hey, what's up, you got time? My wife at work, or whatever, however sneaky, freaky way you get down. But now, when you begin to take that overboard, is when you think you can start to question this person in which you have an open relationship with. Key word, open relationship. This person owes you nothing. Far as you getting on the phone now, questioning them about their whereabouts, about who they've been with. Do they have someone at their house right now that they're, being intimate with? You have no rights and no basis to ask these questions of this person. Remember, y'all are in an open relationship. She is not committed to you and you are not committed to her. So therefore, she owes you no reason about what she's doing, when she's doing it, who she's doing it with. That is none of your business. But what it is, sometimes it's on the female's end. The female starts to catch feelings. But in this case, it was the stupid 50-year-old, y'all, getting on the phone, questioning this woman about her whereabouts, and is she laying down with someone else? When here it is, you got a wife at home. You better go ask your wife those questions, the woman that you vowed to love, honor, cherish, and obey. You're not even holding up your end of the bargain on that half, and you have the nerve to go question the person that you are in a open relationship with. You're asking them personal things about their life that they do not owe you. She should have gotten nasty with you and put you in your place and say, hold up, you violating right now. I'm not your wife. Don't be asking me those questions. All right? Go and ask your wife, has she been sleeping with someone lately? All right? Ask your wife, is she violating your marriage vows? I'm not your wife. You don't have no rings on these fingers, so you don't have the right to question me. So you better get your stupid self in line. And oh yeah, I have another one. I'm going to tell you of the clown. The clown has done this in the past. The clown would meet a woman, just met her. It happened right here in my house. I witnessed it. The clown met the woman, just got a phone number, comes in my house, uses the phone, my home phone, and gets her answering service, then questioning her about why is she not picking up the phone. You just met her less than 10 minutes ago, you fool. She owes you absolutely nothing. So then she calls the home phone, y'all, after he left the stupid, text message to her, questioning her, who you just met 10 minutes ago, about why she's not picking up her phone. She told him, she started to go off, not realizing it was me who picked up the phone. And I had to calm her down and let her know, whoa, that was my friend, that you left that stupid text message on your phone. Left that stupid voicemail on your phone. Because she was going off, y'all. She was like, you fool, I'll blow your brains out. Don't ever call my phone no more, you ignorant half retard. So she told me, she said, well, tell the ignorant half retard to never call my phone again before I blow his brains out. All right? True story, y'all. Big E tells no lies. Big E has no reason to lie. Now I'm going to tell y'all another story of when the fool, because he's so infatuated by a pretty face and a fat ass, and when talking about this, he denied that he ever did this, y'all. But the fool put the girl on the phone with me one time because he was so infatuated with whether I wanted to bend her over the couch and work it out. Now see, he know once the Big E get hold of that P-sleeve won't want him no more. The P-sleeve gonna choose me because I'm better in the bedroom. I'll tell y'all that story another time. I don't want to tell too much, but now, one day, she calls my phone, y'all, but seemed pretty suspicious to the Big E. Like, why is she calling me? So, cause see, I'm a thinking man. You know, I think with the upper half of my body and not the lower half of my extremities. All right, see the big words I'm using? Extremities. These words will go right over a slow clown's head. The slow special ed student, these words tend to elude him. All right, you will have to get a dictionary and go look these words up in the book. But being that you don't read, you can't comprehend. You must read a book in order to comprehend and know what these words mean. Now, getting back to the subject at hand, the clown puts the girl on the phone with me, trying to see if I'm going to take the bait. But as you see, like I told you, I am too smart for that. So now I realize I said something strange here. You know, like I'm wondering, why is she calling me? And before you know it, before I could even make a move on her to try to hit on her for the P-sleeve, the clown grabs the phone from her and starts screaming about, oh yeah, I knew you wanted to talk to my woman. You want my woman, huh? And all along now, I remind y'all, this is a fool that is married. This fool is married, lying to this woman about the fact that he is married. So he's lying to his wife and he's lying to his mistress. All right, all along, got this woman thinking that it's just about him and her, while all along lying, going home to his woman. And then I would say she had to be slightly clueless too, to wonder, all right, why has this man never taken me to his own house? Why is he bringing me to his friend's house to make love in his friend's bed? Huh? She never questioned that, y'all. So I would have to say that both of them are slightly mental illness was going on at this moment in time some years ago. I'm not going to give away the years, but this happened years ago. So mental illness was playing a big part in that. And I told this fool in the past, you suffer from mental illness. You are mentally ill. But you see, you cannot get help for your mental illness until you acknowledge that you suffer from mental illness. And when you are void of acknowledging your mental illness, you will continue to suffer from mental illness. Because the fool went on to later deny that he did that, y'all. The man denied it to me on the phone with me. He denied that he ever put that woman on the phone to see if I was going to try and hit on her for some P-sleeve. All right? And that is just one of the many stories that the Big E Raw TV have to tell you. All right? Of mental insanity, mental insaneness. 50-year-old men who still lie to women to get P-sleeve. It is downright deplorable. It is disgusting. And if you are a 50-year-old man and you carry yourself in this way and you feel the need to lie to women to get in between their panties, you are a sad sack of man. You are a sad waste of man. You are a low-ranking, low-thinking man. You cannot exist in the realm of real manhood. You have what they call arrested development. You have not developed into a fully grown, mature man. You think you are, but you still do little boy stuff. You sound like a little lost boy. That's what you are, the little lost boy in a man's body. But morally, mentally, spiritually, you are bankrupt. You have no soul. And this is Big E Raw TV putting it down for the clowns. All you special ed slow clowns, get down. Cause with the big E, mentally, you can't mess around. And on that note, we gonna say peace.